Let's start the show. Well, technically we're already in the middle of it. We're at part 2 of Fight Night, following our Bulletproof pay-per-view, and we're kicking off with the Femme Fatale division. That championship just recently won just before our Bulletproof pay-per-view in a triple threat by this young woman, Jessica Jones, now coming to the ring for the first time with it around her waist, looking to take on someone who said she would not put herself back in the hunt for the title until after the champion was decided. Black Widow, she had her chance to earn a spot in that original title match, came up short, was then offered a second chance based on a match finagled, if you will, into existence by Black Cat. Said no, she would wait for the appropriate turn in line, and that turn is nearing if she can defeat the champion in non-title action first. Thank you once again for joining me. I am your host, commentator, MC, all the friendly neighborhood Roman Empire business. And this is our little sliver of entertainment added to your day, as usual. Despite the heat, despite all this summer nonsense that I'm not a fan of, we bring it to you every chance we get. At least it's summer when I'm recording this. Who knows when I finally get to upload it? So you may be saying, why are you saying that, Roman? It's cold as witches, you know what's, because it's the middle of winter. I don't know. I'm hoping I don't wait that long. But I'm losing my mind here a little bit. So I'm going to focus on this action yet again. As Jessica Jones, so far quite dominant in asserting her offense. Elbow drop to the lower back of Black Widow, going straight into the pin. I know I peeled back the curtain for you a little bit there. You didn't realize I'm not doing this live. What? Illusion broken. I'm sorry. This stuff is hard work. And I need to refocus. It's very difficult. As a jawbreaker rocks Jessica Jones. Black Widow trying to fight back into this palm shot to the gut. Went for Hurricane Rana, but turned into a alley-oop, hung up on the rope. Somehow, just handsprings out like it was nothing. Got hung up like she was on a clothesline. Handspring back only to hit a running assault on the champ. DDT! Was running in for a shoulder block in the corner there, and just enough space somehow to push out and hit the DDT. Impressive counter by the champ, but somehow Black Widow still on top. This thing has turned around in favor of the challenger. Jones smartly getting back in the ring while she still had the high ground. But Widow so skilled. Widowmaker, knee strike to the face. It's not enough, 2 count. Hit her with that finish out of nowhere, but champ a little too tough to let that one fell her. Double stomps to the chest and into a kick. A vicious assault from Black Widow. This has been high speed from the beginning. I feel like I need to apologize for going on the rants I was on, because this has been kicked into a higher gear rather quickly. Right out the gates. They must have been watching Mulan right before this, because let's get down to business. That's right, biz nasty. And apparently I sing the more delirious I am. Almost a 3 count. I don't know why Disney came to mind. That is where my brain is at. Oh, and a split kick over the chest. Right into an armbar. Widow wisely not giving much time to recuperate to the champion. Anytime she has the advantage, presses it with another bit of offense. We have multi-tag team action here tonight to determine a future championship shot. Oh, wait a minute. Slingshotting over that top. Good Lord. She dragged her with the rope face first. And then sort of got rubber banded to her ankles. Good Lord. Bealed. Chest and throat hung up on that bottom rope. Only a 2 count somehow. It's been vicious. These two have been tearing the house down. Sweet Lord, that you heard the impact of that low punch. And now coming in for an Alabama slam, hung her up on the ropes. This has been brutal. We're just kicking off the second half of Fight Night, people. This is not a championship match. This is not a pay-per-view. Oh, wait, came up short on the front flip. Going for that Widow's Web DDT. But it might have just cost her big time. Miscalculating the distance, perhaps. A rare moment, a miscue from Black Widow. Still staying on top, but she missed a golden opportunity to put this one away and get a win over the champ. I don't even know what I was talking about before this. Lost. I'm lost in this match. I was saying, this is not even a pay-per-view. This is the kind of action you get all the time. Up on the shoulders into a gorilla military press drops face first. And now tossed again. Good Lord, her throat just keeps getting caught on those bottom ropes. Jessica Jones beasting her opponent. Almost a 3 count, 2.9. I'm a fan of the decimals, but it's the only way to convey exactly how close that pin was. Going for a pop-up powerbomb here. Nails it. That could be it. Only a 2 count. Natasha Romanoff powering out of that powerbomb maneuver. Jessica Jones setting up for a second. Could we get another pop-up powerbomb into the ropes? Rebounded into a powerbomb into the pin. This has got to be it. And that's your 3 count. The champ with an impressive victory, but take nothing away from Black Widow. That was an intense back and forth between those two. It could have gone either way, but in the end, the champ victorious over the potential challenger. A lot of respect, you got to imagine, between these two women. And you can see that right now. A little display of sportsmanship offered and returned by the normally quite rude Jessica Jones. So, if that's any mark of the admiration she has for her opponent there, I think that speaks volumes. Congratulations to both those women for putting on a stonker, as they would say, across the pond. Sounds terrible in an American accent. But we keep rolling. We mentioned that multi-tag team match for a future Earth's Mightiest Tag Team Championship match. There are 4 teams that will be in this match. All have a potential legitimate claim to be in that title picture. The first here, Heroes for Hire, one of the first teams to contend for those titles, but unfortunately basically screwed out of their title shot due to the interference of one Red Skull, who helped Crossbones and Taskmaster of Hydra obtain the championships they now hold and still hold around their waist after their victory in the steel cage over the Outlaws, Red Hood, and Arsenal. Looking here to regain an opportunity, go after those titles again, and beat Crossbones and Taskmaster definitively fair and square. Not that Hydra is going to necessarily allow that to happen, but they'll do their best. Juggernaut and Sabertooth here of the Brotherhood looking to turn things around for that faction, as we saw with Magneto in Part 1. Things not going so hot for them right now, but they've been doing well as a tag team, particularly against Fastball Special. That would be Colossus and Wolverine. And now looking to translate that success into a future title match. They've got to get through this other successful unit first, though. The Symbiotes have burst onto the scene and shown their dominance. Venom and Carnage. A win here tonight would propel them into the title picture against Crossbones and Taskmaster, and really put them forward as the top threat in the tag team division, which many project they just might be. But there's one last team, one team that has since the beginning held a deep-seated need to defeat Hydra, titles or not, and that is S.H.I.E.L.D., represented here by Winter Soldier and Captain America. This is perhaps their final shot. They have not been as successful as they would have liked to be as a faction at gaining those Earth's Mightiest Tag Team titles. But to do it, they've got to earn it by beating these 3 other very successful and dominant tag teams. So if you win a match like this, no one can sit there and say you didn't earn that title shot, and that is the point of a match like this. As we ring that bell and get ready for chaos. This one's going to be a tough one to call. There's so much going on in a match like this. These high impact running maneuvers to start things off. On the outside, you see Venom and Juggernaut going at it, 2 powerhouses. I'm not sure where to even begin with this. I just froze there for a minute. Sorry, I just kicked something. There's so much humanity, if you can call it that. It's a loose term in this type of match. In the ring at once. Oh, and a big punch from Carnage. Looked like it floored Luke Cage and Captain America at the same time. Big dropkick into the Tree of Woe position towards Iron Fist from Winter Soldier. This is just flailing limbs and brutality. Oh! Venom looked like he was going for maybe a super kick and he got floored. Was that a drop kick? Did I just see Juggernaut pull off a front drop kick to Winter Soldier? Oh, super kick took out the ref. Iron Fist, where are you aiming? You heard the snap on that. I think the ref might be dead. Check his pulse. Somebody check his pulse. Good Lord. He's up. He's good. He's good. Ricky Refshirt. That's our referee there. Ricky Refshirt. Ricky is okay. Good Lord. He took a beefy super kick to the back of the head. Oh, flying punch from the top turnbuckle to Carnage. All the way to the outside from Iron Fist. It is chaos right now. Carnage, no pun intended, but totally embraced. Just as we said, flailing limbs everywhere. Ricky Refshirt needs to watch out. Because as we've seen already, oh, good Lord, just as I say it. Just as I say it, he gets completely bowled over by a Mack truck named Sabertooth. Good Lord. Poor Ricky Refshirt. So glad he's got health insurance because he has taken a whole lot of damage. Looked like Carnage was setting up for that wild knee strike only to get reversed. Oh, pop-up Iron Fist. And a quick attempt to steal the pin by Winter Soldier, wisely going after Juggernaut, despite not being the one to level that signature maneuver. Oh, hung up on the ropes there by Iron Fist is Winter Soldier. Pressing this assault. Knee to the face. Juggernaut capitalizing with that vice grip as now we see that signature creepy body press from Venom to Sabertooth in the corner, and Carnage taking advantage of Iron Fist, who was climbing the turnbuckle, delivering what looks like a superplex. Nails it! A running helmeted headbutt to Winter Soldier from Juggernaut in the meantime. Bear hug spinebuster to Captain America. Facebuster busting open Juggernaut from Carnage. So much going on right now. And poor old Ricky Refshirt right in the middle of it. Oh, front facing power slam, an inverted power slam from Sabertooth to Venom. Sabertooth setting up in the corner. So is Carnage, both men in the corner. Spear! Venom folded in half. Into the pin is Sabertooth, broken up by Winter Soldier. Now Iron Fist setting up, hanging Carnage on that bottom rope, looking for that drop kick we've seen from many superstars before. And clotheslines left and right from Captain America. Excuse me, filling the bubble. Oh, apologize for that rudeness. Olympic slam from Captain America to Juggernaut. Oh wait, Sweet Christmas to Captain America from Luke Cage. Into the pin, one. Oh, hit to the back of the head from Luke Cage, but he avoids the dropkick. Just so much. Oh, low blow! All legal in this kind of matchup. Carnage just low blowing them hairy Sabertooth giblets with that big forearm. taking it to the Sabernoots. The Saberdoots. I'm losing my mind. I cannot apologize enough. Oh, Carnage in a bad place, wrong time. Irish whipped Juggernaut into that corner. Helmet caught him and he ended up tumbling off the turnbuckle. Series of stomps now here from Winter Soldier to Juggernaut. Knee to the face. Looked like Captain America was setting up for something, but Winter Soldier in the middle of that knee strike. Venom with another body press. Now Juggernaut hung up on the third rope there before it was shifted. It looks like somebody has introduced a sledgehammer at some point into this matchup. Not sure when that happened, but that is going to be a danger in the... Oh! Reverse DDT I thought might have been on that sledgehammer, but not quite. And a running dropkick. Returning the favor to Iron Fist is Captain America. Iron Fist did that earlier to someone else. Now receives it from Captain America. Oh God, Ricky Refshirt getting floored yet again. So sorry, Ricky. Another running headbutt. But nobody can make the pin right now as the... Ow! Big muscle buster. That signature maneuver from Venom to Iron Fist. Once again, nothing. No one able to capitalize. Juggernaut into the pin. Turns it into a submission, but there's no one to count it. Even if Winter Soldier taps out, referee is out. Ricky Refshirt is down. Captain America breaks it up with a clothesline just before Ricky Refshirt comes to. Oh, and a big clothesline from Venom to Juggernaut. Things devolving on the outside with running shoulder blocks and chaos between Sabertooth, Carnage, and Captain America. So much going on right now. Oh! Tossed shoulder first into the turnbuckle is Venom by Iron Fist, but then he gets floored. Went for it, looked like a dropkick, but Carnage got him between them. And it looks like he's waiting to hit that strong knee style. Right to... Oh! Reversed again! Carnage just cannot hit that move. Iron Fist off the ropes. Arm drag to Juggernaut. What is going on in the corner there? Venom slipped out. Looked like it was going to be a man witch, please. Juggernaut with the big left hand, belting Iron Fist with blows. Oh, and a running drop kick to the face. Busts open Luke Cage, and Venom goes to steal a pin. Broken up by Captain America. And now it has descended into full 8-man chaos in the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Sabertooth running. Spear! To the outside. He has been broken in half. Crowd chanting, "This is awesome." I cannot disagree. A cannonball running senton over the top rope from Iron Fist to Venom. Juggernaut's on the top rope. Well, that was anticlimactic. He got back down. But everything else was crazy. Sweet Christmas. And not the finisher this time. I just felt like saying sweet something. And that felt appropriate. Woo! If you can't stand the heat, watch an episode of Fight Night. Could he finally hit the knee? Yes, he does. Carnage takes out Sabertooth with a running knee. Doesn't go in for the pin, though. Continues the assault on Sabertooth. Winter Soldier stalking the outside, perhaps surveying the situation. With this many bodies in the ring. And Winter Soldier is the smallest of everyone in this ring. Probably wise that he keeps his distance, looks for an opening. Oh! Ducked under Luke Cage's clothesline, only to get hit with a Hurricane Rana by Carnage, who came off the top rope. The timing of Carnage on that one to catch a countering opponent. Very impressive. This has been a hell of an episode, I gotta say. So much has happened, and it's only been 2 matches. Setting up, could we see the Iron Fist? Setting up for that punch. The Iron Fist. Oh, got blocked by Captain America. Saw it coming, turned it around. Sabertooth takes a tumble to the outside after a shot from Carnage. Old Glory to Iron Fist. Hit that finisher, and he's going for a second one. A second Old Glory off that rolling deadlift. Ow, battering ram from Juggernaut to Venom. Finishers left and right. Everyone's getting hit. Juggernaut just bowling over everybody in his path. What do you want? He's the Juggernaut bit. Running knee, though, takes him out. 4 men in the ring, 4 men out. Half this match has spilled onto the outside. Oh, wait a minute. Emulating Captain America with 2 Old Glories is Winter Soldier. He's not the man's former sidekick for nothing. His current partner pulling off his own finisher on the outside to Carnage. Need that kind of impactful offense to take down somebody like Carnage. Oh, but Luke Cage, snake eyes to the apron. Winter Soldier in trouble on the outside. Everybody else in the ring. Oh! Big flying clothesline is now Web of Shadows to Sabertooth. Venom could have it won here, but looks like stomping at the limbs instead. Not sure why he didn't go for the pin there, but perhaps saw so much in the ring and figured it was not going to happen. Wait a minute. What was that? I'd have to watch that back, but I think Captain America was setting up for the Old Glory, and then a handspring from Iron Fist catching the back of Juggernaut's neck, it looked like, with a back elbow. Looked like maybe he was going for a cutter and modified it into a back elbow in the back of Juggernaut's neck. He went down, then hit him with the cheese strike, but not able to follow up. Web of Shadows! Into the pin is Venom. 1, broken up by Sabertooth. So much going on. I'd have to watch that one back, but it looked like Old Glory was being set up only to get hit with that handspring. Turn that into a cheese strike. Iron Fist, such quick thinking, able to react physically to that quick thinking and adjust on the fly like that. So impressive. This has been, oh man, Ricky Refshirt yet again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Ricky. We gotta get you some like reinforced padding or something. He's gonna need hazard pay. This is gonna require more than a few band-aids. A big sweet Christmas to Winter Soldier, but there's no one to count the pin. Luke Cage looking to hit more and more of those sweet Christmases left and right. Big punch across the jaw of Venom by Iron Fist. And Juggernaut's the one to capitalize, keeping Venom in the corner. A good strategy. Oh, but it doesn't pay off. Venom fighting out. Oh, and a senton. Cannonball senton taking out. Senton, excuse me, not senton. A spear from Sabertooth the Winter Soldier. Now Venom busted open with a right fist. Juggernaut breaks up the pin on Captain America by Luke Cage. A lot of blood from a lot of members of this matchup. It's probably easy to ask who isn't bleeding. Oh, he caught the ref! Ricky Refshirt! Oh no! Iron Fist was aiming at Iron Fist for, it looked like Venom perhaps? Maybe Juggernaut, I don't know who he was aiming at. I don't remember because I was floored by the fact that he ended up taking out Ricky Refshirt again. First the super kick, and now the Iron Fist to Ricky Refshirt's not going to get up. Look at him, he's barely moving. You are a tough man, Ricky Refshirt, getting up after all that abuse. I won't call it abuse legally, though. Another sweet Christmas. This one to Venom. In for the pin. Broken up by Winter Soldier immediately. If you would like to send donations, we'll take them for poor Ricky Refshirt and his medical bills. He has had a bad bad day. Oh, a big right elbow. Did you hear the impact? Sabertooth just clocked the hell out of Luke Cage. I have no idea who is going to win this match, but you can't say anyone didn't deserve it after all this. DDT on the hung up ropes by Venom to Luke Cage. Knee to the face again of Sabertooth. A bloodied Sabertooth taking a lot of abuse to the face. Face buster to Venom. This, oh, wait a minute, ref, watch where you are. He's going to do it again. This time he hits it. Venom knocked out with the Iron Fist. Juggernaut breaking up the pin, though, before it could even get to a 1 count. All 8 men now in the ring. This is straight up insanity. No idea. Oh, a big right fist to the, it looked like the kidney maybe, of Juggernaut. Just sends him to the floor and rolling out of the ring. That's the kind of force that Steve Rogers commands behind those punches. Can even floor somebody like Juggernaut, especially with the power damage. Arena powerbomb! Powerbomb, spine first, Iron Fist just broken in half over the apron by Venom. They are holding nothing back, and this is all for a potential shot at the Earth's Mightiest Tag Team Championship. Saw that big right hand to Carnage, and now a big bear hug spine buster from Luke Cage. I think the first person to manage a pinfall when the others are too distracted or hurt is gonna pick up the victory, because right now everyone is taking so much damage. I don't see anybody kicking out on their own power. This is really gonna come down to just that one opening, that one moment. Military press spine buster, but broken up immediately by his own partner. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did Juggernaut just stop Sabertooth from getting the pin? You're on the same team. What are you doing? In the chaos of the match, all they've been doing is breaking up the other team's pins. I guess he wasn't thinking, he was on autopilot. Stomped on the back of the neck of Sabertooth when he was pinning Winter Soldier. That's his own partner. Mistakes have been made, people. This is what happens in chaotic matches like this. You don't know your left from your right sometimes, and you make a crucial mistake. You look at the wrong person. You hit Ricky Refshirt instead of your opponent. These things happen. Oh, Juggernaut's back gave out. Old Glory as a second is being done by Captain America. We just saw, though, Juggernaut's back gave out trying to lift Venom. Captain America into the pin, but broken up immediately by Venom. Cap has the wherewithal to get rid of Venom immediately, not to get frustrated by the lack of a pin. Big right fist to Sabertooth from Iron Fist. Oh, wait a minute. Sabertooth slam on the sledgehammer. See his head resting. It looked like the spine went across that handle of the sledgehammer. A Sabertooth slammed him down with that finisher. Oh, bear hug spine buster. Another running knee. This time reversed. A big clothesline. Now both symbiotes taken down. Winter Soldier dangling from the arms of Juggernaut. This time Juggernaut breaking up for his partner as opposed to breaking up his partner's pin. Still can't believe he made that mistake. Terrible, terrible error. Cost the Brotherhood the match, in my opinion. I mean, literally, that probably would have been it. Probably would have been it, and he broke up his own partner's pin. I'm baffled. Even in the chaos of all this, Chi Strike, just saw there from Iron Fist to Carnage. Even in the chaos of all this, I can't imagine how frustrated Sabertooth must be with his partner on that one. Carnage setting up, looking for another knee, perhaps. Oh! Reversed yet again. He just can't catch a break with that knee strike. Oh, looked like Venom was going to set up for a web of shadows, but Juggernaut's large body basically got in the way between him and Winter Soldier. We have seen so much craziness in these past 2 matches, but particularly in this matchup. Oh, dropped on his head. It looked like an Olympic slam was being attempted by Captain America, only for some interference to take place. It looked like a punch, and he dropped Venom, and he crumpled on the top of his head, just like neck just compressed. That looked ugly. Good thing he has that symbiote on him, because if he was a normal human being, I'm pretty sure he'd have a broken neck. Another series of This Is Awesome chants, and I cannot disagree. Suicide dive from Carnage to Iron Fist on the outside. This is awesome. I'm marking out for my own matches, people. I'm losing it over my own booking. But this is what happens when you get 100% simulated combat. No changing the outcomes from yours truly. Winners and losers determined by these men and women's skill in the ring and the chaos and turn of events that can only take place in MFW. Places like here on Fight Night. If you don't believe me, ask poor old Ricky Refshirt. Captain America, a series of combination blows to Luke Cage, and now another Iron Fist being set up. Nails it over Venom's jaw, and a spear! A suicide dive to the outside from Winter Soldier to Juggernaut. Everything is just going wild. Everyone barely crawling to their feet. Captain America's got his neck caught up in those ropes there. This match has been insane. Another Iron Fist being aimed, this time to Sabertooth. He has clocked so many people with that right hand, but no opportunities to really pick up the win. Pins keep getting broken up. As this match goes on and on, you see Ricky Refshirt getting more and more aware of his positioning, getting out of the way of all these insane behemoths stomping about the ring like woolly mammoths. And it's not enough. Still floored. Poor Ricky Refshirt. Woo! He's had a rough day. Captain America pulling down the top rope, and Carnage goes spilling to the outside. No ad breaks here, people. It doesn't matter how long these matches go. Whenever they end, they end. Right now, for the most part, it looks like the hero's standing tall. A lot of the villains floored. Oh, Carnage caught on the top, attempting to climb that turnbuckle. Luke Cage taking advantage. Big chop echoing throughout the arena from Winter Soldier. Luke Cage into the pin. Broken up. Just as I said, though, none of these pin breakups have really been under anyone's own power. It's always been one of the other teams. Oh! Winter Soldier was aiming for a cybernetic clothesline, only for Sabertooth to headbutt him hard and then start chewing on his hand. Good thing he didn't chew on the metal hand, but still. A very, very impressive ring awareness from a lot of these teams. Somebody about to pull off a big finisher, and somebody immediately swoops in to take advantage of a vulnerable opponent. Oh, a big running headbutt. Luke Cage floored by Juggernaut. Ricky Refshirt now dancing about on light feet, hyper aware of all the potential danger surrounding him. Drop kick to the back of the head from Winter Soldier to Sabertooth. Things are degenerating very quickly. But all it takes is one moment. One moment to turn everything around. One opportunity, as a certain Shady of Slim nature would say. Wait, Sweet Christmas to Carnage. Luke Cage is the Oprah of Sweet Christmases. You get a Sweet Christmas, and you get a Sweet Christmas, and you get a Sweet Christmas. And just like I said it, there's another one, Venom. You get a Sweet Christmas. Broken up by Juggernaut. Russian leg sweep. Big backdrop though from the powerhouse. Not taking that lion down. And now Carnage hanging up Luke Cage on that bottom rope. A drive-by dropkick of his own in waiting. Will he nail it? Yes, he does. Juggernaut there to pick up the pieces immediately. A big running headbutt again. These two powerhouses have met more than once in this matchup. Perhaps a strength battle between these two was always inevitable. And if you can believe it, we still got one more match after this. The Nightmare Fuel. Carnage waiting to deliver it to a floored Juggernaut. Oh, wait a minute. He's just sort of slipped around him so quickly to the other side. It's that kind of quickness that... Oh, wait. Juggernaut pushes out with raw power. Avoids the Nightmare Fuel. It has been just a natural disaster in that ring. How the ring has managed to survive, I don't know. Maybe it's reinforced double tonight. Maybe they knew this was going to happen. But somehow this thing has it held together. Oh, whiff! Iron Fist whiffs on the punch. Carnage takes advantage with a dropkick to a woozy Winter Soldier. And Luke Cage, Captain America, you get a Sweet Christmas. Everybody gets a Sweet Christmas. 1, 2, broken up by Juggernaut. Wait a minute, Juggernaut, you get a Sweet Christmas. Everybody gets Sweet Christmas. Wait, Winter Soldier slipped in here. And he's got the pin on Juggernaut. Captain America's body's in the way. Nobody can reach. He's got the pin. Shield with the seemingly unlikely win. Captain America, Winter Soldier, future Earth's Mightiest tag team title shot. That was amazing. So much happened. So much crazy offense. So many mishaps. Ricky Refshirt is going to need probably surgeries. I don't know. He took a lot of damage. Everybody got a Sweet Christmas. Oh, man. Just the mass of humanity that was this match. But in the end, Captain America and Winter Soldier, like true S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, like true heroes, true patriots, pulling out the win, and they will eventually get their championship match against Hydra. Look out, Hydra, because they coming. But we have to move on. We got one more matchup left. I don't even know how long this matchup is going to go, but I can only hope that we can fit it all in this episode. We are bringing to you the man who almost had a chance to challenge for the Omega Level Championship, Slade Wilson, a.k.a. Deathstroke. He has laid out a challenge. He wants to earn his way into that Infinity 8-man ladder match for the Ultimate Contingency Plan briefcase. But someone who has already been gifted one of those spots is going to be his opponent. If he can defeat him, he'll get one too. So who is he facing? And we'll find out. And making his debut to Fight Night, it is Bane. That's right, the man born in prison, back in Peña Duro. Bane has been given one of the 8 spots in that 8-man Contingency Plan briefcase ladder match. Whether or not that's fair, who knows, but Fury made the call. He is the director of Fight Night. He has allowed this. Whatever the backroom deals were, we don't know. Maybe it's some sort of Suicide Squad arrangement. Maybe he owes Fury a favor in the future. Who knows? But all we know is he's got an opportunity in that big main event matchup. But if Deathstroke wants to be in that same match, he's got to beat Bane to do it. If he loses, well, Perhaps that path will be closed to him. But tonight we find out, will both these men be in that match? Or is Bane the only one who's been guaranteed a shot? And the bell rings and Deathstroke coming in hot. Didn't know who his opponent was going to be, but he came out ready and aggressive. Not looking to waste too much time. He knows the longer this match goes on, the more it favors a powerhouse like Bane. Normally, the powerhouse would be exhausted the longer a match goes on, but Bane has that experience, that stamina, that training. And he's so damaging and deadly, and you never know if he's slipping some venom, you know what I mean? Deathstroke, though, a tactician, very smart competitor, very crafty. Gonna target weak spots, gonna try and wear down a large opponent like this. High impact offense, aiming a lot, it seems, for the upper back, the neck, the shoulders. Oof, Bane pummeling the face into that top turnbuckle. I was going to spend more time explaining our mystery opponent and how they had a guaranteed shot given to them for that ladder match, but I got so carried away with that tag team match, I almost forgot this match was even going to happen. So, I'm as surprised as you are. Here it is, as Bane makes his debut, looking to dash the hopes of Slade Wilson of getting into that same 8-man ladder match. It should be reiterated, if Slade Wilson wins, he does not take that slot from Bane. He simply gets one as well, earning his way into the same 8-man ladder match for the Contingency Plan briefcase. Deathstroke Slade Wilson into the elbow drop from the top rope, going for the pin. Only a 1 count, though. Death Wilson, that's an interesting new character. Probably from an alternate universe within the multiverse. Somewhere out there is Death Wilson, known as Slade Stroke. Which sounds like a porn name, but again, we move on, because I think this is a fan. What are you doing, Deathstroke? Stop doing that. Just hit him. You're going to regret this. See? Clothesline. I knew you were going to regret that. I don't know what you were doing there, but you were spazzing out with the taunts. Just simmer. Is spaz out offensive now? I don't even know anymore. I feel like I just stepped on a landmine there, but if I did, I apologize. It's hot. I'm delirious, and I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm still thinking about poor old Ricky Refshirt and how he's even in the ring refereeing this match. But we can't afford that many referees. We've only got like 1 per show. So Ricky Refshirt's got to do it all. Even with probably like 3 ruptured spleens. I know you only have 1, but I'm pretty sure he ruptured his 3 times. Bane here into the pendulum backbreaker stretch. Obviously we know his penchant, his favoritism towards backbreaker maneuvers. And you got to think he has the Omega level champion Batman in his sights, wants to rip that title from him, break him all over again. Break. I don't know why I said that like Kryptonite in the old, well, not that old Superman movie, on the actor who shall not be named because of a certain current events. Not that current, but you know what I mean. I'm not touching this, which is what he should have said. Moving on. I am so delirious. Why am I doing this? Neckbreaker from Deathstroke on the outside. Absolutely assaulting with strikes, lefts and rights, kicks. Not letting Bane get a moment to breathe. Which is probably why you don't want to give Bane a single second to counterattack. Leapfrog there. Oh, but Bane does counterattack indeed. Oh, leg got caught up on the bottom rope there. You saw that. Leg got caught. Wait a minute. Oh, big side slam. Rock bottom style side slam. Shades of action star Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Wait a minute. Uranagi out of nowhere. The quickness. 1, 2. 3, Deathstroke has earned his way into the Ultimate Contingency Plan briefcase ladder match. Congratulations to Slade Wilson. An unfortunate debut for Bane. Gotta think he's probably more than a bit bruised in the ego and pissed off. Unable to capitalize on a unexpected appearance. But plenty more to come in the future. Thank you for sticking with me. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all that fun stuff I always tell you to do. And remember, there's one person, no matter what, who's always got your back. Be good to one another.